Uganda has often been described as the Pearl of Africa for its immense natural endowments and beauty. The country holds one of the richest ecological portfolios on the planet, boasting of being home to more than half of the world's remaining mountain gorillas, the iconic Big Five, and over 1,000 recorded bird species, nearly half of Africa's total. Now the 2026 Status of Wildlife Resources report is out, providing a snapshot of Uganda's wildlife trends both inside and outside protected areas.
The State of Wildlife Resources in Uganda 2026.
This was a unique one because it was more holistic, unlike the previous ones, which dwelled more on the large mammals.
The report highlights significant recovery among some species, including buffaloes and chimpanzees, as the Assistant Commissioner for Research and Ecological Monitoring, Dr. Carol Asimwe, shares.
The buffaloes from 2021 to 2025, we have registered an increase of 29%. The zebras, we have registered 18%. The Uganda cobs, we have registered an increase of 5%. The chimpanzees, we have registered an increase of 20%. Impalas, we have registered an increase of 69%. Elands, the common eland, we have registered an increase of 3%. And then the southern white rhinos, we have registered an increase of 42%.
But not all trends are positive. The elephant numbers have declined by 4%.
The elephants, we cannot necessarily say that the population has gone down because we have seen from our monitoring systems that they cross borders. And the time when you are doing the census, some of them are outside the borders of Uganda. So the decrease by 3% is really not a huge threat that can cause alarm.
The authority's executive director, Dr. James Musinguzi, says the report is a testament of measurable gains achieved in conservation with the help of technology.
Several key mammal populations have shown positive growth trajectories. Monitoring systems have improved. Species technologies such as smart Earth Ranger, aerial surveillance, camera traps, and digital databases is steadily transforming the way we protect wildlife.
He has cited several factors threatening the survival of the wildlife, including invasive species and human-wildlife conflict.
The pressures on wildlife are increasing in both scale and complexity. Encroachment, habitat conversion, invasive plant species. This means that the future of conservation must move beyond isolated interventions. It must be integrated into national land use planning, community development, infrastructure planning, and financing decisions.
Meanwhile, the chairperson of the UWA board, Professor James Kalema, proposed changes to the law to allow more time for release of wildlife status reports from the statutory 1 year.
For different taxa species, let's call them kinds of organisms, a notable change does not come after only 1 year. And this is going to come in our proposal as a board, that will revise the frequency from 1 year to 5 years.
The Minister for Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities, Tom Butime, says the report is critical to national planning and development, noting that the recovery trends demonstrate that sustained government investment and strengthened field protection, coupled with better monitoring systems, are producing results.
The report further confirms that Uganda is steadily embracing modern wildlife management approaches through technology-based monitoring, integrated surveillance, and stronger scientific partnerships. Government of Uganda takes pride in these gains.
He acknowledged ongoing challenges including human-wildlife conflict, habitat degradation and illegal resource extraction, however calling for concerted effort and shared responsibility in protecting the country's wildlife heritage.
These findings tell us one thing very clearly. Wildlife conservation can no longer be treated as a peripheral sector issue. It must be mainstreamed into national development planning, land use decisions, climate adaptation strategies, infrastructure designs, financing frameworks, and community livelihood programming.
I'm Benjamin Jumbe, NTV Tonight.